Hello, everybody. What's up, y'all? Let's take a look-see here. Are we live? Let's take a look-see. We got audio. Yay. Let's turn on some music. Artists. Go to Approaching Nirvana. Maybe I should turn on my screen. Alright, let's do Approaching Nirvana. I don't have the new album put on here yet. Yeah, oh well. Whatever. Let's do some cinematic soundscapes. Okay. So, we've had a nice 2-week-long break. And I can't hear myself think. Let's do that. That way it doesn't overpower my my grating voice. So, that was the first video I've done in a while. The one that I just posted. Yeah, I seem to have kind of forgotten how to make videos. So, kind of awkward. Still too loud. Good grief. Okay, let's turn that down, turn this up. There we go. I need to reset all my settings after doing that video. So, we got a couple options today. So, if anybody's interested, of course, we can hop onto the server and play some games. If people are not interested, then I was thinking we can work on the 3D printer, which is something I've been neglecting that project for since March, apparently. According to my world saves, that's the last time I did anything related to the 3D printer. So, I continued work on it just yesterday. Back to Redstone a little bit. 5D chess is a pretty gnarly game, so I figured, why not? Why not pause a bit? Pause for a bit. Okay. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to open up the server. No data. Okay. So what I'm going to do right now is open up the server, and we're going to finish writing up all the rules on how to play each of the new games. That still has yet to be filled in. And that's a problem. Connection reset. How's the server doing? Yes, thank you for the ad-filled website. I get that you gotta pay the bills, but dang. That's a lot of ads. Holy moly. Alright, so while we wait here, let's see, so 3D printer progress is going okay. I mean, I did make a working version. It's not very good. It's a proof of concept, if anything. So the hope is that we can make it better. Make it more than just one of those proofs of concept. Like make it an actual viable thing. Let's clear that just so I don't accidentally start recording. Server. I guess we're just waiting on this. What are you gonna do? So, interesting things with this new Minecraft update. We have the ability to do basically custom enchantments. We can do custom music discs, which is kind of crazy. So, yeah, it seems it's interesting. It's like Mojang is trying to replace mods, which I'm all for that. The way that they're implementing this kind of stuff, it's basically a modding API. It's so much easier than modding. Like, a million times easier. Uh-oh. Really just clogged out and I don't have headphones. Oh! Okay. Good. So my audio's working. Good to see you, CJ. What's up? Just gonna hop onto the server. Just clocked out and I don't have headphones. Okay. Yeah, you're now working at a... Yeah, CJ's now working at an airport, which is kinda wild. That's really wild. Not gonna say which airport, but still, working at an airport. Holy smokes. I think that's more than I'll ever do. But yeah, okay. So we need to still write up instructions for how to play these games. So I'm gonna write up the instructions for Texas Hold'em Poker. Okay. So we now gotta do this special character. This section sign here. Oh, wait, what? Oh, that's interesting. Okay, anyway. So we're gonna do special character L, special character N. How to play Texas Hold'em Poker. Okay, so this is a gambling game where you try to create the best poker hand, where you try to create the best poker hand and win the most money. Poker hands are explained in the other lectern. So I copied the same explanation of poker hands as the just like from Chinese poker. So yeah, important term. We have straight. Poker hands are ranked. So high card, pair, two pair, three of a kind, straight, flush, full house, four of a kind, straight flush, royal flush, all that stuff. So it's got all the information with that. So the information we need to fill in here is how to actually play poker, the game. So at the start of a round, everybody is given 2 cards. There will be a betting round. Actually, let's explain what a betting round is. The fundamental part of the game is the betting round. The betting round starts Bugger. Okay, so we can't do this yet. Betting round. We need to explain small blind and big blind first. But in order to do that... Okay. Let's see. At the start of the... At the start of the round, a dealer is marked with a white arrow. The next player in turn order is the small blind, indicated by a small I icon. And the next player after that is the big blind, indicated by a large I icon. The current turn is labeled with a blue arrow. Okay. So let's see. So a fundamental part of the game is the betting round. Betting starts with the big blind. Whoever's the current player can do one of the following actions. So they can do fold, throw away your cards, forfeit the round. Forfeit your winnings, your potential winnings. Okay, you can also call, which is so fold, throw away your cards, forfeit your potential winnings. Call / check. That basically means whoever has the current highest bet okay, raise / bet. How do I explain this? Oh my gosh, how do I explain this? Suggestions, CJ? Oh, you can't hear me. Never mind. Okay, so fold, throw away your cards, forfeit your potential winnings. Raise / okay. Maybe we do this. At the start of the round, the big blind is forced to bet. What's this one called? A certain amount. Default is $10. Can be adjusted. Is forced to bet a certain amount. The small blind is forced to bet half that amount. The bets are immediately added to the pot, which is the pool of potential winnings. Okay. Cool. Betting starts with the with the player after big blind. The current player can do one of the following actions: fold, throw away your cards, forfeit your potential winnings. You do not get your any contributed money will not be returned. Okay, let's do the special character with that one. Will not be returned. Any money contributed to the pot will not be returned. Okay, so this needs to be bold. Fold. Throw away your cards, forfeit your potential winnings. Any money contributed to the pot will not be returned. Okay, and then we have raise / bet. That mean, well, actually, next one should be call. Call / check. First bet a certain amount. Okay. Betting starts with the player after big blind. The current player can do one of the following actions. Always starts with the player after big blind. The current player can do one of the following actions. So, hold on. Just a sec. Okay. So call/check. That is if you have okay. Default is $10, can be adjusted. Always starts with the player after the big blind. The current bet is how much each player is expected to contribute to the pot. The current player can do one of the following actions: fold, throw away your cards, forfeit your potential winnings, stop betting. You will no longer be expected to bet anything for the rest of the round. Any money contributed to the pot will not be returned. Okay, call/check. Oh, it erased all the formatting. Lovely. Oh.
Narrator.
Oop.
Narrates all.
Ah. Oh no.
Narrator. Off.
Eek. Okay. This is call/check. So, call/check is if you have bet less than the current bet, then this will bring your bet up to the current. Does that make any sense? If you have bet less than the current bet, if your contribution is less than the current bet, then this will bring your contribution up to the current bet. Adds the difference to the pot. So if your contribution is less than the current bet, then this will bring your contribution up to the current and adds the difference to the pot. Okay. And then check if the current bet is 0, or if you have, well, that'll only happen if the current bet is 0, then this will then you confirm that this is, then you confirm that and move the turn. Adds the difference to the pot. Check if the current bet is $0, then you do nothing. With that, your turn ends. Okay, so call/check, and then raise/bet. Bet. If the current bet is $0, then you will start a new bet. Raise. Then you will be given a book to write how much you want to add to the current bet. Okay, right, how much you want to add to the current bet. Okay, that seems... Okay, that actually is easier than check. Weird. Okay, you'll be given a book to write how... Okay, we did colons here. If the current bet is... Let's actually do dashes here and colon up there. Okay, dash here, dash here. Okay, call slash check, raise slash bet. Okay. You will be given a book to write how much you want to add to the current bet. Oh, in here, the player after the big blind, the current bet is how much each player is expected to contribute to the pot. Each player is expected to contribute to the pot. The person who has the current highest bet okay, let's do this. The current bet is how much each player is expected to contribute to the pot during that round. During the round. The player who has the current highest bet will set the current bet when the turn order loops back to them. The person who has the current highest bet will set the... Okay, when the turn order loops back to the player with the current highest bet, the betting round will end, and the game round will continue. Within the game round, there are betting rounds. During the betting round. Okay. At the start of the game round, within the game round, there are betting rounds. The small blind is forced to bet half that amount. The pot is the pool of potential winnings. Within the game round, there are betting rounds, which take place each time okay, I need to add a page. Move this here. Okay, delete this. Move this here. at the start of a game round, there will be two cards are given to each player, and a betting round, and there is a betting round. Then three cards are placed in the middle. And there is another betting round. Then one card is placed, then another betting. Then one last card, then another betting. Then the cards are evaluated. At the start of the game, a dealer is marked with a white arrow. Referred to as a game round. At the start of the game round, the big blind is forced to bet that, blah 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 blah. The betting rounds. Two cards are given to each player at the start of a game round, and then there is a betting round. Then three cards are placed in the middle, and there is another betting round. Then one card is placed, then another betting, then one last card, then another betting. Then the cards are evaluated. Okay. The current bet is how much each player is expected to contribute to the pot during the betting round. When the turn order loops back to the player with the current highest bet, the betting round will end and the game round will continue. During your turn, you may do one of the following. You may do one of these. Fold. Okay. I think we're on track now. Got lost there for a second, but I think we got it now. Okay, fold. Call/check. I want my L key work. Oh dear. Okay, let's try this. Okay, we need to do that. Call/check. There we go. Okay, there we go. Now we're on track. Cool. Now we're gonna do this. L and R. Alrighty. If the current bet is $0, then you will start a new bet. Regardless, you will now have the current highest bet, and the betting round will have to loop back to you in order to before ending. Okay. Cool. All in. Throw all of your money into the pot. if this amount is higher than the current bet, this also counts as a raise. If this amount is lower than the current bet, then your winnings, then depending on the setting, your winnings could be limited. Discuss later. Your winnings could be limited. Discuss later. Okay. And then okay. And then lastly we have, nope, that's it. That's all we got. We have fold, call, raise, all in. That's it. Okay. So, then the hands are evaluated. At the end of a game round, every player who has not folded will be evaluated according. So the cards placed in the middle of the table will contribute to the poker hand that the player can construct. The cards placed in the middle of the table will contribute to the poker hand that the player can construct. Well, not to construct, that the player possesses. Will contribute to the poker hand that the player possesses. The highest ranked okay. Okay. So now we have, if setting is all in, can win entire pot. If setting is all in, can win entire pot. Let's make that underlined. Then we do whoever has the highest ranked poker hand wins the entire pot. Whoever has the highest ranked poker hand wins the entire pot. Anybody who runs out of money will automatically be removed from the game. Wins the entire pot. Anybody who runs out of money will automatically be removed from the game. And the dealer rotates onto the next remaining player in turn order. Okay. So then, if setting is all in, can win entire pot. So now we do if setting is all in, splits pot. Okay. If all-in splits the pot, then under each player's name is the contribution. Will be labeled the total you can see their total contribution to the pot. This will be the same as the maximum that a player can win is their contribution times the number of players. The maximum that a player can win is their contribution times the number of players. No more betting can be done. So, winnings are distributed according to poker hand. First place gets their maximum, then second place gets their maximum, wins their maximum, then second place wins their maximum. Onwards until the pot is empty. Whoever has the highest ranked poker hand wins the entire round, entire pot. Any ties result in split winnings. Pot is split amongst winners. Pot is split amongst the winners. Split evenly amongst the winners. Okay. Winnings are distributed according to poker hand. First place wins their maximum, then second place wins their maximum, onwards until the pot is empty. Oh, you gotta go. Okay. Yep. As soon as I finish writing the rules, I'm gonna work on a 3D printer. Onwards until the pot is empty. Okay. Any ties for that place will result in splitting the potential winnings. Okay. After the hands are evaluated and the winnings are redistributed, anybody who runs out of money will automatically be removed from the game. The dealer rotates the dealer place, the dealer position, rotates on to the next remaining player in turn order. Okay. Okay. And then possible modifications. At the start of a game round, all players can contribute an ante. All players will contribute an ante to the pot. This has no bearing on the future bets. This does not impact any future bets. On a timer, with up to the players to set. Usually every 30 minutes. The big blind can increase. Okay. Alright, cool. I think that is quite sufficient and also very complicated. Okay. Ooh, okay. I like this update. I like the fact that the creative mode, it doesn't take your book away. I really, really like that. Because that was really annoying. Okay, cool. That's how to play. I'm going to stick this into my ender chest just to make sure it doesn't disappear. Yay! Alright, sweet. Yoink that out of my ender chest. Okay, sweet. And let's skedaddle. Alrighty. And that's the rules for Texas Hold'em Poker, now written. On to Generals. Oh, we should move this up. There we go. Ooh. By the way, this new music disc, Precipice, dang. Somebody let Aaron Cheroff cook. And, oh boy, did he cook. Holy moly. Interesting. Okay. Huh. It's interesting that the music disc, the newer music discs, all are different colors. It's kind of interesting. Anyways. We need to do a bamboo sign here. How to play. Make it pink. And stick that up here. Just so we don't mess with the, don't want to mess up the grass path. Okay. Here we go. Okay. How to play Generals. This is a strategy game where you try to build a better army than your opponents. Each player is given a table to place their cards and construct their armies. In the middle of the room, there will be 5 cards which the players can draw from. Outside the 5 cards, okay, 5 boot camp cards. Oop. Outside the 5 cards is the new recruits. And twisted sideways, these cards will be added to the boot camp on the next round. On the next turn. Okay. So, at the start of the round, each player is... Okay. Let's see. There are... At the start of the round, there are 3 cards given to each player. The player will discard 2 of them, and the third will be placed in front of them as a paratrooper. These will be kept secret throughout the game. Okay, these will be kept secret throughout the game. Kept secret until they are played. Okay, so during a turn, each player a player can 1. Draw their paratrooper and then play it on anybody's board, including their own. Or 2. Draw a card for themselves, play it on their own board, then draw a card and play a card onto everybody else's boards, one at a time. Then draw a card and play a card onto everybody else's boards, one at a time. Okay. Onto everybody else's boards, onto somebody else's boards. Onto the next player's board. Then draw and play it onto the board of the player marked with a blue arrow. Okay. So during the turn, a player can draw their paratrooper and then play it on anybody's board, including their own. Draw a card for themselves, play it on their own board, then draw a card and play it onto the board of the player marked with the blue arrow. Okay. That's a paratrooper. So from there are two types of cards: generals and armies. Face cards, marked in purple, and armies, non-face cards. The generals are ranked as such. Jacks are less than queens, less than kings. The armies are worth, ace is worth 1, 2 through 10 is worth 2 through 10. With the number. An army will be constructed of a particular suit. So that's the club, the clubs, spades, hearts, and diamonds. All right. Let's do Cinematic Soundscapes Volume 2. Why not? Okay, an army will be constructed of a particular suit. An army will consist of a general, face card, consists of a general and an army. And up to three troops. Of up to 1 general and up to 3 placed on the spruce wood, and up to 3 troops placed on the oak wood. Okay. Face card marked purple. Okay. An army will be constructed of a particular suit. An army consists of up to 1 general and up to 3 troops placed on the oak wood. Let's see. The general and the troops must have the same suit, and they will be aligned with the troops on the behind the general, facing the middle. Okay, so let's do that. Must have the same suit, and they will be aligned with the troops behind the general, facing the middle. If a general is already placed, there, another general can be put. Another general can replace it, and the old general is discarded. Same applies for troops, as long as if a general / troop is already placed in a spot, in a particular spot, another general / troop can replace it. And the old card is discarded. you may only replace troops once you have 3 of that particular suit. Okay. The round ends when one player has 3 armies which win against all of the other players. Let's see. An army which is missing a general or missing troops will automatically lose. Against all the other players' corresponding armies of those suits. An army which is missing a general or missing troops will automatically lose. So, the strength of the army is determined by the total value of the troops. A is worth 1, 2 through 10 is worth the number. If the same value, if 2 armies have the same total number of troops, then the general will be the tiebreaker. For these purposes, Jack is better than Queen, which is better, or Jack is less than a Queen, which is less than a King. Okay. And then, so that's that. Then the general is considered. For these purposes, Jack is better than Queen, which is better than King. So the round ends when one player has 3 armies which win against all of the other players' corresponding armies of those suits. Okay. An army which is missing a general or missing troops will automatically lose. The strength of the army is determined by the total value of the troops. Ace is worth 1, 2 through 10 is worth the number. With 1, 2 through 10 is worth that number. If 2 armies have the same total number of troops, then the general is considered. For these, is the sum of the troop value. Of the army for a particular suit, the sum of the troop values. Okay, for these purposes, done. Okay, I think that does it. All right, so I think we're good. Okay, so this should be how to play. And we're gonna do that, and yeah, heavy quarters. There we go. Alrighty. And we do that. Gotta save that, and now we're good. Alright, master reset. Yay! Alrighty. Cool. So that's all of the rules written up. And it only took an hour. Wow, a whole hour. That's kind of messed up. But it's now done. That's been kind of nagging me, so glad that's done. Okay, projective set, we can turn that off. Let's see, anything else that needs to be done around here? Let's see. Anything needs to be done around here? I don't think so. Okay, cool. So, I guess let's... Hold up. The board games all have instructions? Yep. Okay, cool. In that case, I'm gonna leave the server. So, if anybody wants to play any games, then just let me know. I'll turn the server back on. But in the meantime, let's see. We can hop into the card game hub, work on 5D chess with multiverse time travel. I feel like that'd be kind of complicated, so let's instead work on a 3D printer, because that's going to be much simpler, obviously. What's the disclaimer here? It's modified? Okay. So let's open up the 3D printers and see what we can do. So, the biggest issue with the current design of the 3D printer is that it is slow. Very slow. So, yeah. Let's see what we can do to make that... what we can do to fix that problem. Yeah, it'll close on its own. Alright. Bye-bye, Eternos. Back to Minecraft. Alrighty. Opening up the 3D printer. Alrighty. So here's the current progress. I'm currently looking at ways... So, I implemented this system just recently. In fact, I implemented this yesterday. So what this does is basically it's going to given the instruction, push out the concrete block, and then this thing will basically throw that block downwards. Because gravity is kind of slow. So this will be one of the major ways to speed this thing up. Is to, yeah, basically... Yeah, that was actually a little too fast. So, let's see if we can show what's actually happening. So we do tick rate 5. Tick unfreeze. So you can see the concrete powder comes down there, gets pushed down, and basically thrown downwards. And it got stuck there. Okay. Oh boy. Right. Let's see. So we have a timing issue there. So the issue is it's getting stuck, which means we need more delay. Okay, let's see if that fixes the problem. Now it's vanishing from existence? Hold up, what? This has been a thing. I don't understand why this is happening, but it's been a thing. So step the ticks forward. So it goes there. And then that's going to push it out. That throws it downwards. Okay. And then here comes the signal. Okay. So it looks like we're going to need to do a fancy thing with half ticks. You know, the thing that the copper bulb was originally supposed to do, which they then removed for no good reason. Good old Mojangsters. Always know what's best for us, don't they? Okay. Let's see. So we need to stick another observer down there. I feel like we just need to do this kind of scaffolding thing for all of these, just because we're going to end up dealing with half-tick delays anyway. So I think that's just what we're going to have to do. Stick an observer there, and that gives us access to... That's a 3 game tick delay, basically 1.5 redstone ticks. It's basically 1 repeater and a half. So, kind of gnarly, kind of a weird mechanic, but who am I to argue against something that works? So, let's see. Tick step. There we go. And there we go. Thrown down. Okay? So, oh, that's way too late. Okay, at least it's not getting erased from existence. So that's an improvement. Let's see if that does it. Okay, step 10, another 10. Okay, and now 2 ticks at a time. Thrown it down, and it gets stuck. Okay, so that means now it's too fast. 1 more tick. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now it's getting thrown down. Yay! Okay, so this throws it down, and this throws it down. Yay! Okay, cool. That's 2 columns done. Yeah, you know what? Let's just do that whole game tick thing, just for everything. If we end up not needing it, that's a different problem. Okay, so this was what? 2 ticks, block, trapdoor, 2 scaffolding, and observer. Shoved into here on 2 ticks. Okay. So let's see if this actually works. Nope, that is too slow. Okay, let's make it that. Now it vanishes from existence. Is that because it's too slow or too fast? Okay. Tick step 10, tick step 10. Okay. 2 at a time. Okay. Now it's getting thrown downwards. Nope. Okay. It's getting erased from existence. Okay, so 2 ticks. So 1 tick there is... Okay. Let's just not freeze. Okay. So this is too slow. And this is too fast. Like, just barely too fast. That makes it just vanish from existence. So, how many ticks do we currently have? 1, 2, and a half. So I think we need 3 ticks total. Okay, so this one actually does not So this one actually does not require the whole fancy nonsense. Okay. See if that does it. That's too slow. Okay. Speed it up. How about now? That's too fast. Oh boy. Oh, this is going to be a problem. So that's too fast. That's too slow. But the scaffolding thing with half ticks makes it vanish. How do we deal with that? Let's see, what other options are there? We can use a comparator. That's a goofy enough thing. Too slow. Okay. Try that. What? What just happened? Okay. Okay, we're there. And it gets thrown down. It doesn't even activate. What the heck? Why is this not activating? Let's try that. Okay, that's too fast. Okay. So we do need to do the half game tick thing. Okay. So let's do the half game tick thing. Let's do that. And we do one of those. And a scaffolding. That's going to be a problem. Okay, can we do this? Okay. Freeze the game. Let's try this. Okay, so first step up by 20. Then we go 2 ticks at a time. 1. There. In fact, let's do 1 game tick at a time. Because we are going that precise. Okay? No! Why? Why are you erasing from existence? Oh my gosh, that's annoying. Why is that even happening? Hold up. Can we figure out why that's happening? Okay. Step 20. And let's do 1 game tick at a time. Thrown. Okay. Now I got that. And that. Okay. So what is happening at this stage? Aha. That would do it. Oh my gosh, that's so annoying. How do you even deal with that? Okay, let's try something like this. Okay, freeze. Let's see if we can work with this. Step 20. Okay. Throwing it down. Okay. And... No! Dang it. Okay. Will this spit out the block? It's also too fast. Okay. So that's gonna go too fast. What do you do? Do comparators just straight up not react to observers? Hold up. I've never seen this behavior before. What the heck? Why the heck not? It reacts to every other redstone input. Why doesn't it respond to observers? That sounds like a bug. And also, absolutely game-breaking for this machine that we have. So how do we do this? So, that game tick makes things delete. But if we go one more tick up like this, or like this, then it's too slow. Oh, hold up. No! Destroys again. Dang it. Okay. Okay, unfreeze. Let's try this. Maybe? Okay. Let's try this. 20 ticks. Then we do 1, 2. So it's getting thrown downwards. Dang it. Oh. Really? Just a dream was originally here. Interesting. I better have moved from the singles then. Because I thought this was just a single. Turns out it's from Cinematic Soundscapes Volume 2. Neat. Okay. I did not realize that. Okay. So that's too slow. And normally the response would be to just stick 2 repeaters there instead of this goofy game tick thing. Hold up. Let's test this actually. How fast is that circuit actually? Okay, so like how much delay between input and output? Okay, so let's say I do something like this. Okay, I want to freeze the game. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 5. Okay, so that whole mechanism here. Let's measure a different way. So let's say we go here. So we're gonna go 1, 2 for the observer to react. So when the trapdoor flips down, that is tick number 0. Then we do 1, 2, 3. Yep, there's the sound. Okay. Got it. Okay, so it is actually 3 ticks once the trapdoor flips down. Okay. So in that case, if we get rid of this, we go from trapdoor. So it's 3 game ticks replaced with 4 game ticks. Let's try this. Okay. Bam. Let's try tick step 20. Alright, here it comes. Now 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. There's a 5. Come on. No! How is that too slow? Okay, so that means we have to go 1 game tick, one tick faster. 1 game tick faster than what we originally had. That means doing that. Okay. Let's do that, and there. Okay, tick step 20. And we'll go 1, 2, a 3, a 4. So there's that. Dang it. Just barely too slow. What? Why is that too slow? What if we reverse these? Okay. Just spitballing here. Okay, tick step 20. And go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So here, that repeater will wait the 2 ticks. And then that. No! Dang it. Dang blocks in there. The blockiness. Sticking to things. Okay. Here's a stupid idea. Honey block. This is just goofy enough where it's just stupid enough of an idea. Because honey blocks are slightly smaller than a regular block. Which means this concrete powder will be falling just a wee bit longer. Just a smidge. This would be the point where it needs to extend. And it vanishes from existence. Okay. Let's try this. Okay. Okay, that's too fast. Now let's do the game tick thing. And we need an observer. Right there. This is just stupid enough that it might work. Okay. Game is frozen. Let's try this. 20 ticks. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Throwing down. Okay. 2, 3. Oh no. No! Vanishing from existence again. Okay. One less, I guess? That'll be too slow, won't it? Or too fast. Yep, too fast. Okay. Is there just no winning this one? Nah, there's gotta be a way. There has to be a way. So, this one makes things vanish from existence. Why is it even doing that? And is it actually breaking? Hold up. Do tile drops. True. Is it actually breaking into concrete powder? What the heck? Do entity drops? There we go. Okay. Power drop still falls. Yeah, I guess they counted as entities. Okay. Why is this happening? That is so weird. That is such a weird thing to be doing. So why is it doing that? Crap. Okay. This is weird enough. You know what? I've joined a couple Redstone servers. I think it's about time. I called in a favor. Because what the heck is that? What the heck is that? Why is that happening? Okay. Yeah, let's move on to the next one. Okay. See if we run into the same problem. Because if so, it means I'm not the crazy one. Yeah. So, lesson for y'all to remember. Gaslighting is not real. You're just crazy. Okay. We do that, and that. Okay. Hey, why not? Let's try it. Okay, that is too slow. Okay, so let's do that. Vanishes. Okay. Can we find anything more specific than that? Okay, let's do tick freeze. Step forward. Then we do a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. But that should be working. Wait a minute. How did it even work in the first place? What are the conditions required to make it not break? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Thrown down. Okay. Okay. Wait, what? Why is it breaking there? Oh no. You have to be kidding me. It worked before. You all saw this work before. Right? What the heck is going on? That works. Okay. Well, why is this working? Okay. See if we can dissect why that's working. Okay. Is it possible we would just have to extend the height of this thing? The thing is, if I do that, that would kind of negate the whole reason why I extended the... why I did the whole throwing the block down in the first place. Because it would basically end up doubling every distance. Not so much... well, it'll be doubling the distance farther down. It'll be almost twice the distance. That is so weird. Why the heck is the... okay. Got all the items. Okay, but like, why is this doing weird stuff? I literally changed nothing. I didn't change anything, did I? Okay. So it goes from here down. Oh, it starts bouncing off. Okay, but it flies. And then breaks. Why does it break? Oh, is it because those other pistons activate? Oh, that's a big problem. That is a big problem. Well, that breaks everything. That ruins absolutely everything. Yeah, no joke. This ruins everything. But that just ain't happening. I'm still going to ask the redstone people. Maybe somebody's come up with a solution to this kind of problem. See if anybody's even run into this kind of problem. That's a bigger question. Okay. You know what? We're going to skip this part. Let's instead do some limestone magicry. Okay. So we're going to... Let's see if we can do this. So this piston's going to be pushing 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blocks. 10, 11, 12. It's now going to be responsible for moving the sticky piston. So by doing that, we can basically remove all of these sticky pistons here. They're no longer necessary. Hopefully. Ideally. Let's check and make sure. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Hold on. Recount. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. And the mechanics are going to be the same, so that part doesn't matter. But let's check and see if this actually breaks anything. Okay, so let's hop into our saves folder for this particular thing. And make a copy. And then we're going to set it off to... We're going to trigger it and make it move on to the next layer. And now we have the /tick command. We can actually see it happen in slow motion. Okay, so first of all, make sure this works as intended. Yep. That extends everything, and this retracts things. Okay, cool. Now, for the test. Let's see. Let's do that. We basically prime this like a big old mousetrap. And then... Oh, snap. Is this piston going to get left behind? Okay. In order for it not to be left behind, this thing here... So this thing also needs to pulse into this somehow. Okay, so that whole thing's controlled by this piston here. Okay. So that redstone, how many blocks is this pulling? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Dang it. Of course I made it efficient. So we're going to need to stick a repeater here. Actually, no. Better idea. Let's just go straight from the redstone block. Do that, and plop it straight into this redstone torch. Dink. And we do one of those. So this will ensure... Oh, it needs to be when it's in the down position. And this will ensure... Let's see, this isn't going to do anything. Basically, when we're actually moving on to the next layer, this will be retracted. Wait, but if that's retracted, then this is extended. Oh no, this break... Actually, it doesn't break everything. Hang on. it might actually make this timing stuff much simpler. Let's check and make sure it actually does something. Okay, we're adjusting the copy. See if this does something. Okay, so I'm gonna go, oh no, new layer. Okay, so it drops the water. Click the redstone there. Okay. So it moves that part of the conveyor belt. Oh, and it moved this part. Why is there a gold block there? Oh, why didn't it get dragged there? Weird. Okay. Uh-huh. Right, because the rest of this is extended. Yeah, that's a problem. Okay, so this actually made things far more complicated. Drain it. Okay. This makes things complicated. Why did this spit out the block? That's weird. Okay. So what we... Yeah, this is totally folded in on itself. Delete. This is why it's important to have backups. Because when you got slimestone spaghetti, you're not untangling that. Okay, so the issue is that everything here is extended when this is extended. So is there a way to potentially reverse that? Yeah, because the whole mechanism is basically controlled by this one redstone block here, which retracts that piston, and that retracts this whole snake, which then retracts all of those pistons. And that all happens instantaneously because pistons depower instantly. Yeah, so this moves that snake back and retracts everything here. So is there a way to make this not an extended piston? Or is there a way to make this not an extended piston? Like when it's in the retracted oh. If we make it the retracted state that does this, then that means we're putting that piston over here. So then we power this piston to do all those shenanigans. And this isn't going to interfere with anything, except it needs to be extended in order for the movement to happen. Huh. Hold up. How did this even work before? Okay, let's run Cinematic Soundscapes. Volume 3. How the heck did this work before? So we have the million pistons there. Okay. Let's try to understand exactly what's going on here. What's the order in which things get retracted and sent off? Okay, so no fancy extra wiring done here. We're going to do... Oh, it's moved by this, which retracts everything. And then it pushes that. right? Am I understanding that properly? Because yeah, these pistons don't have to retract during this whole process of moving. Let's activate this thing. It's on the backup, right? Yes. Okay. Okay. So, yeah. So it gets to this stage at some point. Big old delay circuit. And then, okay, moves the redstone block, retracts all that stuff, and then pushes that stuff forward. And when it pushes everything forward, it pushes this into the redstone block, which makes all of this extend out. Yep. Wait, what? Hang on. Why isn't it working now? What? Why did it move 2 spaces? Okay, I think that's an issue with what I set off. Let's make sure the system actually works in this update, because it's possible updates screwed something up. I hope not. That would mean completely redesigning everything. I very much don't want to do that. But because I have no idea how I did it in the first place. But I really don't want to do that. Okay, so that still acts as expected. Okay, so it retracts everything. Hold up, what? What just happened there? Why did it shift everything? That wasn't supposed to happen. Hang on. What's the matter? Oh, this just straight up broke. Uh-huh. Yeah, this is just straight up broken. Okay. Never mind, we need to do some repairs first. Not sure how it broke, but it's broken, so we need to fix that. Yeah, of course it's not working, because it wasn't working in the first place. That would do it. Okay. That might be the source of the problem. Okay. And this needs to be extended. There we go. Okay. Does this system work? Okay, extends and retracts. Yes. Okay, it's possible I just double pulsed something. So let's try this again. Make sure the whole move the row, like move the slice thing actually works. Okay. Try this again. Let's see. Okay. We are on the backup. Yep. Okay. Go. Alright. And then we watch the magic with this, where it moves the redstone block, makes all of those pistons in the row retract. Yep, so it moves that, then retracts the row there, and then basically resets all those things that get all screwed up when they move. So it's a really it's a clever system, and it works quite well. The question is, can we make it work better? So, it moves the redstone block, which is exactly what it should be doing. Okay. Yeah, that's exactly what it needs to be doing. Okay. In that case, you know what? In that case, I ain't touching that. That is a perfectly well-working system, and I am not going to touch it. Okay, so what can we touch? What we do need to touch, so this whole million pistons thing works just fine. In fact, seems to be the only way to make it work. Oh, we're just gonna have a million pistons. Fine, so be it. I mean, hey, if Tangotech can get away with it, so can I. So, what does need to be done is we basically need to make a backup block storage over here. Because it takes time for this thing to basically detect the fact that the row is complete, and in the meantime it needs to in the meantime the blocks have to go somewhere. So for those purposes, what can we do? So we do have a issue. So let's actually see if this issue has been resolved. Oh, oh no. We don't want to do that. Let's not activate that. Okay. So, if I suddenly remove this, 3, 4, 5. Wait a minute. So this issue got resolved? Or is it because I'm going slow enough where it's not an issue? Hold up. Is this going to break any of the blocks in this tower? Because that's the issue I had with the hyperspeed printer. Like the non-linear one. Okay. I'm going to stand near here and see if we pick up any gravel items. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And good to see that this thing keeps up. These things all keep up. That is excellent. Okay, so at least that keeps up. Okay. So that's good news. In that case, the issue would be happening if we have a pile up like this. And then suppose I had a row of pistons here. Let's say I stuck a row of pistons here, and then I did this. Minus 15, minus 16. Okay. We're about to see if this causes an issue. This was actually one of the biggest problems I ran into with the hyperspeed printer. Okay. Slash fill that with a redstone block. Oh, okay, shouldn't have done redstone block. Okay, not a good test. Invalid test. Okay, so these need to be placed. These need to be observers facing west. Huh. It gets stuck. Okay, this is another annoying issue. Why is that observer not flashing? There's an observer right here. Shouldn't it have detected the fact? And no amount of block updating fixes that. The only way to fix it is to move the observer and then update the piston. Oh, but even that doesn't. What the heck? What the heck is going on with that? Let's see if we can figure out what's going on. Because this is a big ol' what the heck. We're building a big ol' what the heckosaurus. Okay. 19. Fill that in with a gold block. Copy that command. And we're going to do tick freeze. Okay. Let's step this forward. 2, 3. Okay. Oh, that might be the issue. Yep, that might be why it's getting stuck. Okay. Let's do that. Okay, let's remove the observer there. And remove all these. Okay. That's not how I would actually implement this kind of thing. I'd probably do something like this. Okay. So is it gonna work now? I'm gonna be really mad if it works now. It does work now. Okay, so it's the test that was bad. This is one of the... Did they seriously fix this? Hold up. There's no way they fixed that problem. Did they seriously fix that issue? Or is it because I'm going slow enough that it's just that I'm never running into that issue? I gotta test this. Okay. So the hyperspeed printer has a rig like this. So first up, we're going to do the 1-tick rig, and then we're going to do the 0-tick rig. So, and the 2 rigs are basically the same. It's that kind of thing. Okay. So this has been the biggest plague on... Oh, still a plague. Okay. So that is still an issue. Confirmed. What about this? If we did something like this, and then we filled in redstone blocks here, oh, yep. Okay. So they did not fix the problem. I don't think they made it worse, but they did not fix that problem. I'm the one who fixed that problem by virtue of not having the problem. Ah, dang. Holy smokes. So I'm not going to have disappearing gravel or disappearing sand. Holy smokes. That's one reason I didn't even put that buffer in the first place. I was worried about that. I just straight up don't have that problem. Holy smokes. I just straight up don't have that problem. I can do whatever the heck I want. Okay. Okay. Flooding in. The ideas. Flooding in. Okay. Woo! So this is just straight up not an issue. That was by far the most annoying part of the whole process. And they made that problem so much worse in the most recent updates. To where now even my hyperspeed printer just straight up doesn't work. It destroys most of the blocks that are supposed to be printed. But this, holy smokes. I could just do this. I could just do this. I could build a spaceship. Spaceship! Spaceship! Yeah. And any excess blocks are gonna either stack up over here, or when this thing moves, they'll just stack up over here. So all we need to worry about is, first of all, moving this mechanism, and second of all, activating the mechanism. Huh. And if we're moving the mechanism, those observers are going to get activated anyway. So, then all we have to do, rig up one of these bad boys. Just get a bunch of pistons in a wall. And then we just need to figure out, then we just got to do the buffer. Well, this is the buffer. We just got to figure out at what point to activate the thing. That's going to drag observers. We need to move the pistons over here. Okay. Move them away from the activation. Probably just a good idea anyway. Okay, so we do one of those. That's not going to butt power anything. Then we do one of those. Classic thing that I did with the piston wall as well. And then do one of these. Do one of these. Actually, how many blocks is this pushing? 6. Oh, come on. You can push more than that. What am I so afraid of? Okay, so these need to be slime blocks. And nothing's going to get dragged along with those slime blocks. So then this guy needs to be honey. And this one needs to be slime. Oh, that might drag that along, but that's not an issue. We can just move that observer up there. Okay. So this is now doing... How many blocks is this actually going to end up pushing? Okay. Do I have my fireworks saved here? Nope. Okay. We need to go craft some explosive fireworks real quick. Oh dear, I forgot to consider that. Give me, okay, let's open that up. Give me a firework. Ah, that's not how you spell firework. Firework rocket. This is going to be flight 1, and we just stack on the explosions. Beautiful. Okay, that'll do. Okay, explosive fireworks. Okay, and we're coming to the end. Alright. Let's see what kind of punch these things back. Ow. Holy smokes. Now that is a punch. Holy smokes. Okay. Ow. So, here we go. Hope y'all enjoyed, and I'll see y'all later. Bye. Later.